Today I'd like to talk about the movie Ari Kurosawa, one of the Ari Kurosawa's film called They Who Tread Upon the Tiger's Tail. This particular film was made um, during the war, by probably Japanese government pressure, the military pressure. And this story is based on the Kabuki no plays, originally from No, but the Kabuki plays become very, very popular. It's called Kanjincho. Cho is a story about two brothers who succeeded in ruling whole Japan, and probably about 11th century, probably. And they capital moved to Kamakura, near Tokyo. And but anyway, so when they succeeded, elder brother Yoritomo started to kind of a little bit nervous and started to worry about this younger brother's behaviors. To probably he's gonna, fight against himself. So he decided to kill his own brother Tsune. And so they are kind of fleeing from the Kamakura to probably near Nara. And so they travel along with this particular road. And but Yoritomo's samurais, I think, trying to get them. And so to go to Nara, they have to go through this Sekisho, which is the checking point. And so by then, Yoshitsune has this very loyal people. I think 4 or 5 people who used to be a samurai under Yoshitsune, and but they kind of disguised themselves to be mountain training monk called Yamabushi, mountain training, traveling through the mountain, and the particular thing become like so Yoshitsune is disguised as a porter, and so they are going through this particular checkpoint, and checkpoint is controlled by this particular samurai named Togashi. So they go, those traveling priests with Yoshitsune are already hearing that Yoritomo is already, put those pressure to catch them in the particular checkpoint. So they have to go through anyway, so that they, trying to do, they don't know, but they're trying to do something to going through that particular checkpoint. And so that particular thing is very, very tense moment there. Togashi supposed to be very, very good, in catching all those criminals and everything. So they're kind of afraid. But Benkei, right under Yoshitsune, trying to go through by wits, and so they try to go through, and Togashi kind of slowly noticed maybe this group of mountain priests are this group of people who are accompanying Yoshitsune. And so he was aware of it, but this Benkei is trying to do all kinds of things, including this reading the text of the particular religions without text. That means he tried to, the Togashi asked them, well, if you are a priest, you can probably read those particular texts of religion, so please do so. And so he opened this particular wrote a book and tried to read a particular thing. And but the particular road paper thing doesn't contain any text or anything, so it's all up to Benkei to improvise the particular reading. So he did that very well. So Togashi was very impressed, and but still a little bit suspicious about that. But Togashi is also kind of an interesting character. Togashi is a very good samurai, and so he felt a pity on Yoshitsune because he's just a younger brother of Yoritomo, which is a chief of the particular ruling Japan. And so he was kind of feeling pity, and so he kind of convinced the other Yoshitsune's group. But when he was asking Benkei to prove that you are not Yoshitsune's group or whatever, he was so impressed, and so he, knowing that they are the Benkei and the Yoshitsune, but decided to let them pass. Decided to let them pass this particular checkpoint. So this is, and after passing, and so Benkei and Yoshitsune and so forth, kind of wow, yeah, that was a very tough moment there, and they're kind of sitting down, and then this Togashi's samurai followed them to give them a gift of sake, and so Benkei started to drink sake. Benkei loved to drink sake, so he started to drink, and appreciating this Togashi's sending off with sake. That particular appreciation was like a mutual there, and so it's very nice feeling between Togashi and the Benkei Yoshitsune's group. So that's the story of Kanjincho, and it's, I think, the most popular Kabuki's play today, and even today I think every year they play this Kanjincho. So during the war, Japanese military asked the Kurosawa. Kurosawa was already kind of a popular director, and so he was asked to make this movie about Kanjincho, which is Kanjincho, maybe not really leading against the spirits of war, because it's a courage and strength and wit. All these things is kind of suited for the spirits of war at the time. Kurosawa didn't like that particular request, but regardless, he kind of overnight he wrote the script based on this particular Kabuki Kanjincho play, and made this film. In this film, it's a little bit different from original Kanjincho story. I think the Togashi depicted on set from the very beginning, very nice, sympathetic to this maybe suspects of Yoshitsune Benkei group, but he understands that also Yoshitsune and Benkei group shouldn't be killed or anything. So I think in the very, very beginning he already knew that they are there. And but the other samurai colleague of the Togashi trying to find out that it's really Benkei and Yoshitsune. And so that's the kind of a nuanced, packed performance there. And for Yoshitsune Benkei's group, there was also this comic person, porter, appeared there. He just came across with this troubling priest group, and this particular porter knows already that there is a news that Yoshitsune are fleeing. Therefore, he told them, the Benkei, that Yoritomo is already put all these forces around the checkpoints and everything, and also this porter started to realize slowly that this is a real Benkei Yoshitsune group. So that particular thing is, I think, this young porter, who is a very comical character, is I think Kurosawa's addition there. But other than that, I think pretty much faithful to the original Kanjincho Kabuki play. And I watched it a long time ago, and I kind of remember the whole kind of a script type of thing already. But when I saw this first, I think I didn't pay much attention about this acting of the players. So I started to watch this again in the Criterion channel, and I was so impressed about this stylized acting, like Kabuki. Kabuki is very, very stylized to the point where a certain gesture, certain words, certain utterance of the words is very, very important with a very stylized presentation. And so this particular movie, like, because this movie is not the Kabuki at all, but like a regular conversation style talking, and also movement and action is a regular movements there, not the stylized. And so it's very, very good actings of Benkei and Kashi. And so I would recommend this one for people who got so far into Kurosawa's film. I think this is nothing, it's not disappoint you. You look at this and you kind of pay attention to their acting skill and a very intense this movement, one after the other, going through this checkpoint is very, very, very tense. And so I think you will enjoy it, and also as comic character played by actors called Eno Ken is very, he's the only one who is kind of a caricature like style acting, which is probably based on some of the kyogen, which is no is very serious play, right? No play. And between no, there's a kyogen, which is the comical snippets played in if you go to the theater, no theater. and that Kyogen, comical plays played by those comic actors, and I think that definitely this he Kurosawa borrowed that particular character to this particular movie, and so it was for me it was kind of a very interesting, and you can see Kurosawa's vision, Kurosawa's script. I think he wrote the script as well. Um, so that vision is you can appreciate in this movie. And so, but it's the guy who played the K is called the Okochi Denjiro Okochi is wonderful in the particular role. It's like bringing up this particular very overacting act in Kabuki to the movie, but yet it's a movie style acting, and very, very good. And Togashi, played by Susumu Fujita, is also in this movie version is very intelligent, warm, thoughtful, and sometimes audience doesn't know Togashi was paying attention with all this, behavior of this the acting priest. But Togashi is smart enough to know, they are Yoshitsune Kwan. So that particular two guys, Togashi and Benkei's, facing each other. It's like a Jean Valjean and Jean Valjean Javert in Les Miserables. It's like that. And so, you enjoy it, this particular film.